Good evening and welcome to a beautiful gathering of sacred moon circle. So let's start by connecting as a circle. Close your eyes, sit very comfortably, allowing yourself to relax. If you have spectacles, you can remove it for some time. Take a comfortable posture, allowing yourself to relax. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Inhale deeply and exhale out through your mouth. Once again, inhale and exhale. And start observing your body from the top of your head, slowly moving down and down, your neck and shoulders, hands, back, chest, abdomen, and see if there is any pressure, tension in any part of your body. And as you bring your awareness, let that body part relax. Your hip area, pelvic area, genitals, thighs, knees, calf muscles, and toes. Feel this relaxation in your body. The next 1 hour is your dedicated time to yourself. You're safe. You can relax. And as you relax into your body, visualize thick golden roots coming out of your feet and going deep down to Mother Earth. Let it go deeper and deeper. And take a beautiful, loving, nourishing, golden light energy from the Mother Earth. Bring it up through the roots to your feet. And as you breathe in, let this golden light move up, filling your entire body and reaching till your crown. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, creating a beautiful golden light energy around you. Now visualize a clean, clear white light from all above, from the creator of all that is, falling from the sky, reaching to your crown, slowly moving down and down, filling your entire body and going deep down to Mother Earth. Visualize this beautiful energy washing over you, filling you, and going deep down to Mother Earth, and creating another layer of white light around you. Take both your hands and place it on your heart center and start breathing in through your heart. Inhale and exhale as in you're breathing through the heart. When you breathe in and breathe out, visualize a beautiful light, golden light or a white light, going in and out through your heart. Feel this beautiful energy going inward and out from your heart as you breathe in and breathe out. And visualize this golden light or a white light from your heart is expanding and connecting each and every one present here as a circle. We invoke the angels of moon for our session today. we invoke the angels of moon and all our ancestors to guide us, to support us in our healing journey. Once you have set the intention, slowly rub your palms together, place it on your eyes, and slowly open your eyes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to yet another full moon circle. Happy to see all of you, all those who are present, and all those who will be watching our recording. So, this full moon is in Scorpio. It's in the water sign, as you know. Scorpio is a very intense and passionate water sign. So, like every other, and it's also the pink full moon, okay? It's not because of the color of the full moon, it's because this is a time pink wildflowers bloom in North America. So, that is why it is named as pink full moon. But it is an intense one. It is a time to let go of the expectations of other people, um, the expectations other people have of you. It's time to let go of that and focus more on what you are passionate about and what it is that you want to do. And like every full moon, it is also the time to let go of what is not working for you and set intention for what is it that you want to go ahead and do. So that's just a general brief on the full moon this time. And today we'll be talking about ancestral healing, a very, very significant subject in healing, a very, very important subject, because a lot of times we see that whatever we are going through is not from the present birth or not from our deeds and actions. We are carrying a lot of baggage from our ancestors and from our lineage. So the more we heal, the more we come to know about it. So Naina will start with the topic and we will be doing a process. It will be about 30, less than 35 minutes process to actually connect with our ancestors and to do a little bit of healing around that. So yeah, over to Naina.
So let me start with a small presentation. Just let me know if you can see this. Can you all see?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's all about our family system and our ancestors. Okay. So why our family is called a system? And this modality is also called systemic healing because our family is like a system, means it has clear roles and position. One who came first, for example, a child who is the first child in the family, that child is having the role or the position of the first child, even though there are certain this first one we say as the first one. Okay, uh, if this person is the only living one and there are other siblings which are which couldn't make it to life, maybe by miscarriage or through abortions, they couldn't make it to life, even they have their own roles and position, their clear position in the family system. If it is not aligned, if those positions are not recognized in the family system, or if it is not talked about, if it is not people are like avoiding it, the positions, and we are naming whoever is the living one as the first one, there can be certain entanglements and challenges because of that. This is what it's called as a system. There are clear roles and position for each and everyone in a family tree. So when we speak about inheritance, when we speak about inheritance from our family, if it is all good things, it's very fine, we are all happy with it. But if there are if we can inherit good things, there are also possibilities that we can also inherit the burdens, the emotions, the belief system, the traumas which is unresolved or unaddressed in the lineage. So let's see how it shows up in our adult life as challenges. Yeah. So if we have such traumas, or which we call it as intergenerational trauma. Okay, how do we know that if we are carrying some intergenerational trauma? So basically, if you are experiencing relationship challenges, there are health issues, whether it is physical or mental health issues, or emotional challenges, financial challenges, career related issues, business related issues. If you are experiencing any of these challenges, more likely it can happen as a result of some entanglements which is there in the family system. Maybe you might have got entangled with your parents' experiences or stories behind that with our ancestors. So, in a systemic approach, when we look at our family as a system and see what is behind us, what happened to our ancestors, and how are we perceiving it, we can break free from such hidden loyalties. Loyalties means we are just blindly following them and we are carrying their burdens. So, if we carry such entanglements or burdens or hidden loyalties to our ancestors, we are not living a full life. We sabotage our own personal life, professional life, whatever. In our adult life, we experience a different kinds of challenges. So, when we say ancestors, our parents are our first generation ancestors. Our mother and our father, we have two people behind us. So that is the most, our first generation ancestors, which is the most crucial, most influential relationships in our life. So our parents, behind them, we have their grandparents, then it will come to four, and behind them, their parents, our grandparents, it will go on. So, the most crucial, the most important relationship in our life is with our parents. So, how we take in life from our mother is how we experience life and how we relate to success, whatever, how we experience in our life, the kind of experiences we are having, how we feel life. We experience life through our emotions. How are we experiencing? Are you going through struggles, different emotional challenges? Then we need to look into how do I connect with my mother? And the next important relationship, our father. How we connect with our father is how we are going to experience the outside world. So when we step into our outside world, what do we do in the outside world? Our job, the kind of money we make, how we place ourselves, make our own stand, make our own position in the outside world. It has some connection directly with our father. So these are the crucial part when it comes to looking into our family system or our ancestral line, because they are our first generation ancestors. So, if we have entanglements with our parents, not just parents, even with our ancestors, how do it show up in our life? It can show up as we are not able to receive the outside world. We are not able to receive whatever the kind of joy we need to experience in our life. So, as a result, what will happen? We are so numbed, we freeze, and we are not able to experience our life in a joyous way. The anxious personality, people pleasing, health issues, chronic health conditions, addiction, suicidal tendencies, a lot of negative thoughts. And it can be just like we are just following our parents' experience. Whatever happened in the life, it can we can directly take it, or it can come up as different life challenges. Not just if our parents have health issues, it's not that we are directly taking the health issues, but different kinds of challenges. It can be in different areas of our life. And we will follow certain fate which is repeated in the family line, divorce, loss of a child. We might be forcefully migrating into a different country or into a different space, and we will attract similar partners, or not just life partners. It can be business partners. In any areas of your life, you attract people who trigger or who is exhibiting the similar qualities which we reject in our parents. So if you see this picture, this is a very clear indication of presentation of how much we are connected with our ancestors. If you see this picture in this body, which is our grandmother's body, okay, in that, in our grandmother's womb, our mother is present, okay, in that, as a small egg, we are already there when our grandmother is carrying our mother inside the womb. So, whatever the experiences of our grandmother is, it is having an impact on the child, which is our mother, and definitely in that we are also present. And this clearly shows how much we are connected to our ancestors, because the experiences, the emotions, everything are passing down through our DNA. We are 50% of our mother and 50% of our father. So we are inheriting whatever their experiences are. So when we look at our parents, it's not just them. Behind them, there are our grandparents. Behind them, our great grandparents, and the line is going on behind. So, how much we inherit from them, it depends on how much we are open and receptive, and also accepting of our ancestors' experiences. Because if there are so much of suffering in the past for our ancestors, it will be a little difficult for the next generations to experience a different reality. Why? Because if we perceive life differently, if we do better in our life, we feel so guilty. Because when our ancestors couldn't experience a good life, how can I experience a happy life? So when we stand in the blind love of a child, we may not be able to experience or receive life in its fullest form. So as a result, what happens? We sabotage our own life through different kinds of challenges. So that's why it said it's easy for us to suffer, because for us to have a different experience, we need more courage. I will show you a picture here. Let's see. Can you all see this picture?
Yes.
If you place yourself in this self, see how many ancestors we have. A lot, right? In this one, it's only the parents and their parents, but we have our parents' siblings, our grandparents' siblings. They also add into the family tree. So this is what behind us. So looking into their stories, looking into the stories of our ancestors, and respecting them of their choices, and to have a respect towards whatever their fate was, because they are adults who are capable enough to have they can handle their own stories. So when we stand in a blind love as a child, we may not be able to respect our ancestors and to just receive from them. So when we respect all the faith, whatever the events that happened in our lineage, and when we allow ourselves to receive fully from them, that's when we live a full life. It's by living a full life we honor our ancestors, not by sabotaging our own life. So today we are going to do a small process where we look into our lineage. Sri Bala will be guiding us through the process. So let's go into the process. And if you have any doubts or confusions about whatever we shared here, we will take the questions towards the end of the session. Over to you, Sri Bala.
Yeah, thank you, Naina. And I will also add a few things here and there about that it's not just spirituality, or it's not just that we are assuming all of this. It's science as well, because as you know, there is a research branch of science called epigenetics, which talks about gene expressions and how trauma can impact your gene, because trauma is beyond the incident that happens. It actually because as you all know, when trauma happens, we form beliefs about ourselves, and a lot of changes happen in the subconscious, which actually changes the body chemistry, which can actually influence a gene expression. Like there has been studies, with Holocaust survivors, how their offspring, what their mental makeup was, what their belief was, what their fears were, so it gets carried on. It does get transmitted to the coming generations, the trauma that you experience. But the good thing is it's not definitive, it is not irreversible. With your own experiences, with your own actions, and with the way you program your neural pathways and your nervous system, you can actually change the gene expression. So that is why, otherwise, if it was just that, and then there is nothing to be done, right? Oh, this is what our ancestors experienced, this is their trauma, what do we do about it? There's nothing much to talk about. Here we talk about it, we discuss this, and we go into healing, we go into rewiring the brain and the neural pathways, because this actually is reversible. All right. So with that, and also I just wanted to mention this book. If anybody wants to read up on ancestral trauma and intergenerational healing, this book, It Didn't Start With You. Okay. The book, It Didn't Start With You by Mark Wallen, is a book that you all can grab. I haven't read it, but I've heard so much about it. And it is on my list of books to buy. So please buy if you can. And I mean, I've heard that it is a lot of information about ancestral trauma and healing. It didn't start with you. Okay. So that's the name of the book. All right. So let's get into the process. Before we start the process, there will be, please don't sleep off, because it is a process. You will have to listen to me, and you'll have to follow the instructions, and you will have to repeat certain. There is a prayer that we will be, it's a family forgiveness prayer. It is like the Ho'oponopono Hawaiian prayer. This is also a Hawaiian prayer, but it's more for the family. So you will have to repeat that. You will have to do a lot of visualization. So please be present. Don't sleep off. I mean, if you sleep off, you sleep off. There's nothing much you can do. But try to be present. And there will be certain things that you don't know what they are. It's okay. If you cannot understand, it's okay. Just intent. Like, for example, the names of some goddesses or some archangels and all, you'll be like, who are these people? How do I visualize them? It's okay if nothing comes up for you. Just intend and just remember that they are there. That's all. Okay. So let me just put the music. Give me a minute. Can you hear this?
No.
Eh? No?
No, we can't.
Can you hear that now?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Because I didn't share it. Okay. Is it too loud? Can you hear my voice above it?
Yes, this is fine.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, everybody. So we start. Please close your eyes. Be comfortable. You can also lie down if you wish to, as long as you will not sleep off. Just be comfortable. Relax. Take a couple of deep, beautiful breaths. Take a beautiful, deep inhalation and exhale. Just imagine that we are releasing everything that we don't need. Visualize a beautiful golden light at the center of your heart. This is your pure, unconditional love that is present inside the center of your being, at the core of your being, a golden light, getting bigger and brighter. Imagine that your heart chakra is opening with this light, opening to infinite possibilities and unconditional love. Intend for your heart to expand. Imagine a pillar of golden white light coming from high above the source, from the source, all the way down to the crown of your head. Covering your energy body, mental body, spiritual body, and physical body. Like a white waterfall. See it washing away anything that needs to go now. Going down your physical body, washing away with it everything that needs to go. Going down to the soles of your feet. And see golden roots coming out of your feet all the way down Mother Earth, pushing down through all layers of earth, through water, through rock, through crystals, all the way down to the core of Mother Earth. Take deep breaths. See the roots anchoring into a quartz crystal at the core of Mother Earth. Connect into that crystal for clarity, protection, wisdom, love, and energy. You're anchored into that crystal. Pull up that beautiful energy and come all the way up through all the layers of earth. Back into the soles of your feet. Back into your physical body. creating a bubble of protection around your energy field. A beautiful big bubble of protection. Your heart is open and your energy is protected. Bring your awareness to the top of your head. Get into the pillar of light and go up, out of your body. Move up, keep moving up. Away from this room, away from the city, up through space and time, away from Earth's atmosphere, away from this matrix that influenced you, away from all the programming, to a space where there are no programs and no limitations. Just travel in this pillar of light. Keep traveling up. And you reach the space and your feet lands on a wooden path. And you see your guides and angels waiting on this path. And they greet you with love and excitement. They're so happy to see you. And they take your arm and guide you along this path. It's a forest. And you walk through this forest with the guidance of your guides and angels. It leads you to a large clearing. Plenty of space for a large gathering. And there's a fire at the center of the circular clearing. Approach the fire and stand facing the fire. Connect that golden light from your heart to this fire. Send out an invitation from your heart, an invitation to your ancestors. You call them all in. Anyone in your mother or father line. Through space and time, wherever they are invited into this space. You're starting to see them gathering around this fire. You welcome them with your heart, acknowledging them and thanking them for coming. They form a beautiful circle around the fire. Call in particularly your mother and father, sister and brother, and your own children. Perhaps your children are not in human form yet. You can connect with your spirit baby or babies. Invite them to. We call in elements and high frequency energies to support. We call in air, water, earth, fire. Archangel Metatron, Michael, Archangel Aurora, full of every color to help us release negative energy with her phoenix flame. We call Lady Nada, who sits on the karmic board to release all the karmic ties. They're all here to support. If you're unable to see them in your mind's eye, don't worry. Just have the intention that they are here on their own free will. You have called a family meeting through space and time. They're ready here now to work with you. This is your circle. You are holding the space for your family. Spend few moments connecting with the energy of this family. What have these people been holding on to? See if you can name it. Feel it. Is it shame? Guilt? Grief? Anger? Rage? Ask them to tell you what it is and see what's coming up. And whatever is coming up, see these words written in the air above the fire. So you all can see what's coming up to be healed. Come forward in the circle to address everybody that has come here. Thank you, dear ones, for hearing my heart's call and blessing us with your presence. I am honored you are here. I understand many of you have felt pain and experienced trauma. And your lives were often hard. I know it was not your fault. You are not to blame. I don't blame you. or how I feel in this moment, I can understand that you didn't get what you needed, which meant I did not get what I needed. You did not know the full truth in those experiences. You did not know what was influencing your life. I don't blame you. It's not your fault. I see your pain. I validate your pain. I see what you endured. I am here now standing up for my generation and the line ahead of me. I am here to help us let go. I am here to help us heal. It is time to let go of the burdens, pains, energy that is trapping us. I invite you to release anything you individually need to into the fire. The energy of Aurora's phoenix flame is transmuting here all the energy that is risen for release. I forgive you, and it's time to forgive yourself too. Take a few minutes and you can ask in your own circle anything you want to. Anything you want to share, ask. Anything they want to share. Take a few minutes. Also, think of one main issue that is affecting your family line. Whatever is coming up as one main issue that is affecting your family line, we're going to say a prayer 4 times. It's a Hawaiian family healing prayer. Visualize everyone else in the family also saying this prayer together through space and time. We're all collectively saying this prayer. So you can repeat. I will give you time to repeat. Spirit superconscious, please locate the origin of my feelings and thoughts of, you can state that family issue that you thought of before. Take each and every level, layer, area, an aspect of my being to this origin. Analyze it and resolve it perfectly with God's truth. Come through all generations of time and eternity, healing every incident and its appendages based on the origin. Please do it according to God's will until I am in the present, filled with light and truth. God's peace and love, forgiveness of myself for my incorrect perceptions, forgiveness of every person, place, circumstances, and events which contributed to these feelings and thoughts. Thank you, and so it is. Spirit superconscious, please locate the origin of my feelings and thoughts of, state the issue, take each and every level, layer, area, an aspect of my being to this origin. Analyze it and resolve it perfectly with God's truth. Come through all generations of time and eternity, healing every incident and its appendages based on the origin. Please do it according to God's will until I am in the present, filled with light and truth. God's peace and love, forgiveness of myself for my incorrect perceptions, forgiveness of every person, place, circumstances, and events which contributed to these feelings and thoughts. Thank you, and so it is. Spirit superconscious, please locate the origin of my feelings and thoughts of, take each and every level, layer, area, an aspect of my being to this origin. Analyze it and resolve it perfectly with God's truth. Come through all generations of time and eternity, healing every incident and its appendages based on its origin. Please do it according to God's will until I am in the present, filled with light and truth. God's peace and love, forgiveness of myself for my incorrect perceptions, forgiveness of every person, place, circumstances, and events which contributed to these feelings and thoughts. Thank you, and so it is. One more time. Spirit superconscious, please locate the origin of my feelings and thoughts of. Take each and every level, layer, area, and aspect of my being to this origin. Analyze it and resolve it perfectly with God's truth. Come through all generations of time and eternity, healing every incident and its appendages based on the origin. Please do it according to God's will until I am in the present, filled with light and truth, God's peace and love, forgiveness of myself for my incorrect perceptions, forgiveness of every person, place, circumstances, and events which contributed to these feelings and thoughts. Thank you, and so it is. Check in with yourself and your family members. How do they look? How does this feel? Take a deep breath in and release out. Has the energy shifted? Ask Archangel Michael and Lady Nada to come in and release any ties, any cords, any karma that is not God's desire, that is not serving your highest self right now. Ask for that to be released. The love of God. Imagine Archangel Michael and Lady Nada walking in and out of the circle, cutting and releasing any negative ties and cords that might still be held through space and time. Just set the intention and visualize it. We ask Aurora with her phoenix flame to permeate each person and burn up any negative energy that may exist. And in its place, fill with all colors of the rainbow. Beautiful rainbow flame. Rainbow colors moving around the circle. The speed of light, everyone is receiving this healing. Check in. How does that feel? How does everyone feel? How is this beautiful energy between people? Visualize a reconnection of life force energy between mother and son, mother and daughter. flowing to the womb, to the solar plexus. Where there was a life force energy, now is a golden thread, creating a beautiful web of connection across the circle. A web of gold, reconnection of life force energy to space and time. This beautiful golden thread is pouring love into every single person through their solar plexus. Breathing in unconditional love. Feel this beautiful energy moving up from the solar plexus to your heart. Back into the womb, down to the root, to the legs. And from the heart to the throat, third eye, and crown. Reconnection and rebonding of those in the family line, in the family circle, circle of love and soul to soul connection. Reminding each other that we are just sparks of love in human vessel, and that we're just divine sparks of love in a different space and time. Compassion, forgiveness, and love are shared through these bonds, beautiful golden bonds. Reminding that each of us are responsible for our own lives and energy. Even though we are bonded together, we are each our own responsibility, not looking to the other to help us or fix us. We have got everything we need inside of us. With this deep knowledge, with this deep understanding, with this deep healing, be prepared to leave this space. Thank your ancestors, archangels, elements, guides, your own personal angels. Thank yourself for holding space. Acknowledge yourself for showing up, for doing this work, for starting this process or continuing this process. See joy in the future of our children, the spirit baby, abundance of all kinds. We're so proud we are here today, doing this for them and their children. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Now know that the circle is complete and everyone is free to move in, move on, wherever they need to go on their journey. We send them off with love and gratitude. We break away from our circle and return to our pillars of light, knowing that we can return anytime. Our guides, angels, walk us towards our pillar of light through the forest. We thank them and step into the pillar of light and bring ourselves back down to space and time, back to energy, back to Earth's atmosphere. Taking with us a sense of relief, compassion, forgiveness, letting go, taking rebonding energy, life force energy, open heart energy back into this beautiful body. Slowly and gently bring awareness to your body, taking deep breaths, exhaling and letting go completely. Give your body soothing touches from shoulder to your elbow and hug yourself and just give yourself soothing touches, feeling your body, being present. You can gently rub your face, feel that beautiful balm on your face, feeling your body, being fully present in this moment. And with a deep sense of gratitude towards yourself and all your ancestors, gently open your eyes. Please drink some water, everybody. How are you all? Everybody okay? Anybody wants to share anything? Were you all able to experience anything?
It was very beautiful. I think I slept off for like 5 minutes, but I could come back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite long. So it's very normal to kind of doze off. That's why I said in the beginning itself, I know that's possible. Yeah.
It was very beautiful, you know. Yeah, still in that
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah, it's in that energy. It is yeah. It's a very, very powerful meditation with this prayer. Anyway, it'll be in the recording, so anybody who wants to revisit can also. I'll see if I can just post this prayer in the group. So, it's a family healing prayer, so you all can have it with you. And in the chat, what came in the chat? Anahita, very powerful and feeling lighter. Thank you, Anahita. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's the whole
Yeah.
idea, right? The baggage that we are carrying, we just give it back to them. Even with your mother, father, we can actually visualize this. Just visualize that you're getting out of this matrix of programming and just take yourself through space and time to another dimension and return to them, your mother, father. You can visualize it as a backpack, even like a backpack that you're carrying. Just take it off your back and just give it back to them, and just with a lot of love, just say, this is not mine to carry, and do it with love. It's not like, throwing it on their face and like, this is your job. It's not like that. We understand because they don't know as well. None of them knew how to heal and what to do with their own trauma. So, we have to be so proud of taking up this task of showing up and, doing this healing work. So you can do this with even with your parents. This responsibility of giving back their baggage, their emotional baggage, and understanding them, forgiving ourselves, forgiving them for their journey and our journey. Very intense healing and meditation. My right eye is itching. Okay, okay, Chinta. Something in your father line, right eye. Maybe there is something there. Yeah, but
So
I'm
if
happy then. Yeah.
yeah, if
Vinay.
we feel that we are carrying so much from our ancestors, and one thing we all can be grateful is for this gift of life.
Yeah.
We all
So
can say to our ancestors, thank you for this gift of life.
absolutely.
Whatever the traumas we carried, Fine, now it's our responsibility. We can unpack it. And we can always be grateful for this gift of life, which is passed down in generations. And
Yeah.
finally, it came to us.
And like Naina said, I mean, we focus on trauma because we need to heal it. But there are also like gifts that we got, all the prodigies that you see and all these, like, as soon as they're born, they sing and they play instruments and they dance. So we have got so many gifts, but we focus on trauma because we need to heal it. So the more talk is about intergenerational trauma, but we've got so many gifts and so many empowering beliefs and, a lot of great things from our ancestors. So it's important we acknowledge that as well. So, yeah. So anything else? Otherwise, then we can just wind up. Yeah. We'll take a picture. Shall we take a picture? Naina, I think we can.
Yes. Yeah, if you all can come on camera for a moment.
And we need to, yeah. Yeah. Where is everybody? I can't see everybody. Okay, ready? Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So thank you everybody for, yeah, Anahita, yes, you want to say something?
So I am taking EFT therapy from Nana, like family systems. It's helping me a lot. I'm really enjoying that. What I want to ask is that so like she helps me to process these things that might belong to my ancestors. So otherwise, like what you just said, that we can use this prayer and we can give them back their burdens and stories, like whatever is not our responsibility. So here, like, do I need to get into a meditation, or do I need to process some feelings and after that like call upon them and release? Or can I just, like, casually, if I feel that okay, something like I can do this every day, or I can do this regularly, that I call upon them and I release whatever belongs to them?
Whatever works for you, Anahita, you don't have to always feel it, but you can even do this as a ritual, because it's not
Yeah.
always that we feel everything. Of course,
Yeah.
there are times we feel things which are totally out of context of our life. Where is this even coming from? A lot of times we feel that, like an abandonment wound or a rejection. I mean, you have never experienced abandonment, but where is all this abandonment thing coming from? Totally
Yeah.
out of context of your life. If you have something specific, you can always do that, feel it and everything. But even otherwise, you can just acknowledge them and you can return to them their baggage and everything, acknowledging their journey and trauma. We know that they've gone through something and pain and they've endured a lot. Acknowledging that, you can always do that as a ritual, but you don't have to do this forever.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, you can, if you're taking it up as a ritual, maybe do it for 7 days, and you can. But otherwise, when something comes up, that's the only time you need to do it, but not
Okay.
like as a regular. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you. And generally, like, supposing I don't know something is coming up and I don't know which side it's coming from, so
Yeah.
then just generally, like, I call upon my ancestors and just, yeah.
Yes, of course, of course. We don't have to really know where exactly this is coming from. If you know, well and good, but
Yeah.
otherwise you can do it anyway. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, both of you.
Yeah.
Amazing session.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank you so
Anita. Thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you everybody. Then we'll see you. Naina,
Thank
you
you
want
so
to say
much.
something?
Thank you.
No, nothing
Yeah,
much. I think we have shared
covered
enough.
everything.
So,
Yep.
yeah. Okay, so see you all for the next Human Circle.
New Moon
Bye
Circle. Take
bye.
care, everybody. Bye.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.